All right, so when we are going to do this flavor, so we have got our dairy mix, we have our honey roasted or candied pecans, we have our brown sugar, we have our bourbon, and we have our maple flavor here. Now, because we're working with sugar, alcohol, and theoretically alcohol, the freeze times on this is going to be a little bit substantially higher, as we had talked about before. Do I have a brave soul that would like to attempt to pour this bladder into the machine? I feel like you. You all right, well, come on.
As long as you don't kick me out if I spill it.
Nope. So you're going to hold it, and you're going to choke it when you go. Are you right or left?
Right.
Okay, so you're going to hold it like this. You're going to pour here. When you go to pour, you're going to have a stream that's going to shoot. It's not going to dribble down. Okay? All right. How much confidence do we have in him? Little, lot? All right. I'll stand on this side of you. Oh, let me pull this up. There you go. You got it.
Just tip it over.
Just 1, 2, 3, go. Look at that. He got it.
I don't know why I'm standing on my toes.
We don't get clapped.
I know, right?
This is first time. You got to prove.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Got a great support group behind you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So this just goes to show nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be scared. His very first time, he didn't even spill a drop. He got it right into the machine. It's a lot easier than people think.
Squeeze this, I
Yep.
guess.
Yep, just get it all
Every
out.
last drop.
If you want, it's money in the bag. So you can get probably, I don't know, 2, 3 scoops in there.
Good.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you very much. You did great. All right. So once again, never made this flavor before, so we're going to play with it before we turn on our refrigeration. So we're making a gelato, right? So we're going to hit gelato and start. Now, I know it said a pound of brown sugar, so that's half this bag. So I'm just going to pull an Emerald Lagasse and eyeball it. Right? Yes, no. Maybe I should have put this in a container. And you don't have to buy the top brand of everything. It's Walmart brown sugar. Brown sugar is molasses and white cane sugar. It doesn't need to be Domino. It doesn't need to be C and whatever that brand is. Brown sugar is brown sugar. Make it yourself if you really want to. All right, I'm calling that good. Okay. So, you can use real maple syrup. I opted to not. I opted to do a maple flavoring because I'm already adding bourbon, I'm already adding sugared pecans, I'm already adding brown sugar, and I'm adding, oh wait, the chocolate chips were for the other one. I don't know why I pulled that out. Glad you guys didn't pay attention. Okay, good, I don't feel bad.
Plastic on it. I'll get you a knife.
It doesn't have plastic on it. I think there's no plastic on it. Mm-mm. It's hard. All right. Well, while he works on that. So what does it say? Two cups of bourbon? Oh, 2 cups. All right. Everybody's going to pass around. It's like Sword in the Stone. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Thank you. All right.
A little lady in the second row got it.
So I'm going to add about 2 ounces of this. You know what? I'm gonna actually, let's do an ounce and see. All right, and then what? 2 cups of bourbon? Hey Steve, what's that over there? All right.
Only for myself.
Uh-oh, party foul, party foul.
The anticipation already got it. Yeah.
You're making gelato. Any reason you're not doing it with ice cream? You can do both.
So,
Yes, of course.
oh, go ahead.
We just wanted to do a lower air content, a more dense product, which is basically the definition of
I don't
gelato.
like this container. Yeah, I don't like that one.
The Italians hated us because we were the first people to make Oreo cookie gelato and mint chocolate chip gelato, and these are not official Italy flavors. So gelato can be whatever you want it to be.
All right, so I'm gonna. Can't get it anymore. Spoon's not long enough. Where's the
Yeah, you can smell it from here. Well, there's nothing better than Make It Smart.
So you can also do it this method and give it a good little taste. Well, let me know what you think before I turn on the refrigeration. Need anything? He's like, oh, yes. 10%. We good? Okay, so we're doing 10%, but hold on one second, I'll get to that. So we're gonna turn on the refrigeration. He said it's good. I think it's good. So now we're gonna add our pecans. Maybe.
Questions, anyone?
Can we serve this to kids?
I'm sorry?
Do you have to mark it? You have to like.
Oh, you have to
put
put
it in
up
a
a
different container?
you have to put up a sign that says you must be over 21 years of age to buy this, which is good because it costs more to make because of the alcohol. So if you have 3 or 4 alcohol flavors and you're charging say $6 instead of $4.50, you're making more money and you're differentiating them so that when that 16-year-old comes in and says, "I'd like to have the rum raisin, please," and you go, "Let's see your proof." Oh, it's in the car. I'll be back. And then he never comes back.
If you're doing it wholesale, does it have to be in a different container though, or it doesn't matter?
Wholesaling, you'd have to check with your state, but every state nowadays, I mean, they never heard of alcohol ice cream, what we call boozy ice cream. Boozy's a great name. Where I came from, they called it alcohol infused, which was a little too highbrow for me. You know, Christy heard this one lady, she goes, "Oh, can you make boozy ice cream?" We go, "Oh, what a great name, it makes you smile." Every state now that I know of now has a limit of how much alcohol you can put in. They didn't do before. All they did was say, "Well, you got to go talk to the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms people." You know, I thought it was a convenience store. But they have a limit, so they'll tell you what the limit is, and then you put in less than that limit every time, and you'll be fine. Yes?
Can you duplicate this flavor without the alcohol?
That's what I'm getting to right here.
Go to it.
Glad you said that. So he asked, can you duplicate this flavor without the alcohol? So absolutely. So right here is a bourbon flavor. It smells just like the real thing. I would not recommend licking it. Probably not very good. And then this is the maple flavor that we use. This is both used by Weber, both made by Weber Flavors. They have almost every flavor that you can imagine. I really like them a lot because you only need a few mere ounces versus using like a whole jug or a whole Tyranny syrup. There's times where you use a syrup versus using a flavoring. If you're looking for body and texture, I would use a syrup. If you're looking to add and boost something, I would use a flavoring for that. I'll pass these around so you can smell the bourbon. We might have to have her open it though, because I don't know how stuck it is. But yes, absolutely. You can make any alcohol flavor you want into a non-alcoholic by just getting a flavoring for it. I got you. So be sure to smell that bourbon by Weber, and it's scary how close that is. So it's pretty amazing.
And some of the name brand liquor companies like Kahlua have come out with a non-alcoholic version of it in an extract, so that you can hunt those down too, and get real Kahlua for Kahlua and cream in non-alcohol.
See, when we were kids, rum raisin was very popular. Is that not rum?
Oh no! Well, no, it was not rum, unless it was made by my uncle. And my uncle liked to tip a little bit, so he said that you had to take. It's important to use the golden raisins instead of the dark ones. I don't know why. That was just what he said. And you put them in a bowl, you fill it up with rum, put it in the refrigerator, and then according to him, it had to stay in there for a week so that they would absorb the rum, and you need to check it every night. So every night, there wasn't much left by the time it was time to make ice cream. But yeah, no, back then,
But they didn't have
no alcohol.
So it wasn't real rum, you're saying?
No, not back then. It's only recently that we're doing real alcohol.
Any questions on the topic of working with alcohols, working with or making this flavor? No? Okay. So as you saw, I have never made this before, but I know what works. And you being the ice cream maker, you'll learn that very quick. You can do that very easily. Your second or third batch in, you're going to know what it is that you need to add more of, need to have less of. So there's no need to honestly buy this machine 6 months before you're opening to develop your flavors. Maybe a month. But you buy it 6 months in advance and you're going to be like, wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. It's really quick, you know, and have like Steve said, pen and paper. When I'm doing this at home and I'm adding 6 ounces of this, I write 6 ounces. I make the product. I think it tastes great in the machine. The next day I go to try it, or when it's completely frozen in the machine, and then I tasted it, I'm like, you know what? I could have added a little more of this. And then I will could add 3 more ounces of so-and-so. So when I go to make it the next time, I know I need to add 9 ounces.
We were talking about it yesterday in Christy's office, and if you don't have the exact flavor that we're making right now, you go to our website and you're going to find something that's has alcohol in it, because we were trying to figure out how much alcohol she wanted to put in. So we found a recipe for rum raisin, happened to be, that was on the 24 quart. Well, we wanted to say, what would it be if it was a CB350? 1/4 the size. So we take that recipe, divide it by 4, and then there's how much alcohol we could make the same formula in this. So we already have them there for you to take for free at our website. And I'm very proud of that, because every other company that you ever talk to is going to say, buy our machine and we'll teach you how to make vanilla gelato. We say, we'll teach you everything that we know, and it'll all be up at our website, and it's all for free. And if you like what we do, you'll buy a machine.
Yeah, we don't keep secrets. We want to help you succeed, make the right choices, make the right decisions. We have hundreds of people call and email us just to make sure, you know, their formulas are going on right. You know, it's something that you might not have thought of that is not going quite exactly as you need it to. Your scooping's off, your temp you might seem is a little different. So just give us a call. 9 times out of 10, we can think on the opposite side and try to help you figure out what's going on, that you can make it better or fix a problem or anything like that. We're here to help you succeed. We don't want to see you fail. And as Steve said, everybody else will do that. I went through hoops one time just to get a recipe for a competitor of ours to make ice cream in their machine. And it was the most goofiest thing ever. It was syrups and then puree this and add that, and you gotta have a paste. And I'm like, what's the point? Like, I don't need any of that. I could just go to the supermarket and buy my strawberries. I could buy my mango juice and add it. You know, and that's the simplicity of everything.
They use pastry chefs to come up with what few formulas they give you, and we're just 2 ordinary people who think, hey, this might taste good in ice cream. And
Yeah.
that's what the business is about. If you like it, if somebody else is going to like it, it's going to be fun.
Yep, and everybody will call or email, you know, have you ever made this flavor before? And I'm like, no, but I'll figure it out and let you know. Some of them was a dill pickle Italian ice. He despised it. It was amazing, but I'm also a very big pickle junkie. It's a very, yeah, see? It's a very big popular flavor in Texas, believe it or not. I don't know if you have sports kids, but they sell like pickle pops where they take the pickle juice and freeze it and the kids walk around licking it. So it's a thing. Pizza ice cream, I've made that. It was pretty good. It was,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it tasted like a crispy pepperoni pizza. It tasted more like a
And then there was ranch dressing ice cream.
ranch dress. I was jumping on the wagon with everybody else on that one.
I got to add one more thing about the pickle ice cream.
Oh, the
because
bacon.
Mickey Brown is Christy Brown's husband, and he's our second engineer here at Emery Thompson. You'll probably meet him today when we do the tour. And Mickey makes the world's greatest, most crisp, flat bacon. And so the product was absolutely disgusting, the pickle. But I don't like pickles anyway. But Mickey made this bacon, and so when we're giving it out to people, we thought, well, we're going to put some crumbles on it. No, Christy says, wait a minute, we got all this bacon. Instead of the spoon, she sticks a big bacon stick into the glass. You can probably find it in one of our videos. And everybody used the bacon to eat the ice. So even though the ice was horrendous, the bacon was great.
It was not horrendous. And we did an audience shot for when everybody tried it at the same time. So if you want to look it up, just Google or on YouTube, type in Emery Thompson dill pickle. I'm sure you'll find it really quick that way, and you can like skim it through to watch the audience shot. They were surprised. So it was like a sweet and tart type of treat. So if you have questions, you need recipe helps, you have an event coming up and you don't know what to do or anything like that, or if you want to know this works or have I tried this before, or what are our thoughts on it, definitely give us a call or shoot us an email and we can help you with that, saying, you know what, I haven't done that, but I've done something close, and this is probably what you should do going forward. And then you guys will learn really quick too. So this should be getting pretty close. So we ran this at a gelato setting. Gelato is a very low overrun and theoretically supposed to be like less fat and less sugar. But we're making this to be an amazing high quality ice cream. This product right here, what we just made, you can sell this for easily, probably like $8.99, maybe around that if you were in Florida, for like a scoop or two. And you could probably put $15 a pint on this. So running at a gelato speed means you're not going to get as big as an overrun as you would on homemade ice cream. So homemade ice cream is double what you put in. It's 100% overrun. So you put in 10 quarts of mix, you're going to get 20 quarts of product back out. Gelato, we put in 10 quarts of mix, you're probably going to get around 15-ish quarts of product back out. We added some more volume to it, so you probably get a little bit more than that. So let's do the cutoff check. Oh, that looks nice.
Nice.
I don't know.
Now, this is the
guys?
only machine that you can put alcohol in and it'll turn into a product. Everybody else, if they make any videos, they'll add the alcohol afterwards and store it in. They don't have enough refrigeration capability in their machine to make an alcohol ice cream. Alcohol freezes at something like minus 237 degrees Fahrenheit.
I can't help
give
it.
or take a degree. And so it never freezes in here. We're not going to minus 237, but it's cold enough that everything around it is going to keep the alcohol in suspension. So we can put a lot of alcohol in here and have it turn into ice cream or gelato or even Italian ice, where other people can't do it.
Yep. And flavors, making high-end flavors like this too work really well for if you have special events, like catering events, if you want to go like venturing down that route, if you're doing like a club event or something like that. And even just having it in your over 21 section at your store. Word will spread very quickly if you carry products like this. So we are about 12 minutes. It's actually a little bit faster than I thought. So we're gonna give her a little cut off here. I'm going to give her 2 more minutes. I feel like a little bit more safer on that. Yes?
So the alcohol and Italian ice, you have to alter that recipe? Like, how much alcohol can you put in the Italian ice?
The same as what you would do for ice cream, only take out an equal amount of water.
And it depends on your proof too. So she asked, can you add, how much alcohol can you add to the Italian ice? So that same rule concept goes for ice creams as well. So it depends on your proof. This is very high proof, so I can only add like yay much of it. If this was a Malibu, which is a very low proof, I can dump the whole bottle in there. If it's a bottle of wine, I can dump a whole bottle in there because the proof is very low. If it was Jeff, Jeff would have dumped this whole thing in there. Well, that's Jeff.
Yes.
Would you add a stabilizer to that?
No, I would not. There's no need to. This is also going to scoop a lot softer than your other products that you're going to have in your dipping cabinet. So if I was you, I would keep this at your corners of your cabinet or against your walls because that's your coldest points. And then your plain basic flavors like vanillas and strawberries, I would keep more towards the center where it's warmer. So that way this one isn't scooping like butter and the other ones aren't scooping too hard. But stabilizers really aren't needed. Steve always said, if you've got it sitting in your shelf for a week, don't make it no more.
Nobody likes the flavor.
No, nobody likes it.
Nobody likes my coffee banana ice cream.
No,
But then again, nobody steals my ice cream. I mean, everybody's in here stealing my ice cream. It says Steve's at, death.
Oh, he does.
And
Look.
so I make the banana coffee. It's horrible. But at least I have ice cream.
Do not take. Steve. Oh. Steve.
It doesn't do me any good. I take bribes seriously. I got a lot of people to bribe. And you do it with ice cream.
The chest freezer shut. All right, so I'm going to call we're good. So we're going to go ahead and shut this off. Who's ready for this flavor? Yeah? Well, raise your hand. What's up with that?
Now see how slow it's coming out because it's at a lower speed. When it gets towards the end, Christy can kick up the speed to help finish extracting it.
Oh my gosh.
Good?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not an alcoholic, guys, I swear.
But this one's going to be labeled Christy.
Yeah.